I will explain to you what Kendrick Lamar wants to tell you with his music video Humble. It got a huge political message. This video points out how the media is brainwashing the masses, giving a wrong idea of the African Americans. So that is why he starts with saying that everyone must realize the truth. Whoever it is, from the smallest to the greatest person in the hierarchy, must understand the truth. And we can see in the video that a character gets awakened. This character says basically that you cannot choose an ethnicity to be superior to another and in the same time say you are a true Christian. And suddenly, Kendrick Lamar shows up as this new character. He is a victim of the media. You can see that the women are counting money. And the banknote counters look like typewriters, and these girls represents paparazzi journalists. They are making money of this character like parasites. Their faces are hidden and it means they do it undercover. Then you will see Kendrick in a salon. The women are enjoying what it is said in those magazines, and they do not question the information in it. He is the only one not reading those magazines, because he already knows the truth. He therefore does not get brainwashed. Then you see him cycling around, and what he means here is that the media has the power to lock in people in a certain way of thinking. For instance, to make people believe that somebody is rich when he is not, or the opposite. What he means by mentioning the game Tetris is that people break down their own ideas and goals so that it fit into the vision of what media is delivering. It is like playing the game Tetris where shapes are reformed to fit in. This scene explains how the racist people think and say. They often imagine someone is taking over their place. And it is clearly affecting the dreamers. Notice the word dreamer on his sweater too. Their heads are on fire because they cannot fulfill their dream. They are forced by the society to live a life like the guys sitting in the background. Then he says he is tired of Photoshop and then shows a girl. It is tempting to think that he is talking about girls. But notice he then mentions a male comedian, Richard Pryor. Mr. Richard Pryor was an African American and is known for working against racism. So, mentioning him changes the whole meaning behind it. What he means is that he is tired of people hiding their true ethnic background just to be accepted by the society. He refers these sentences to the difficulties African Americans have when getting employed, just because of the ethnic background. Joblessness makes him unable to provide a living, which makes him go back to mom's couch. You will see that the camera is focusing from different perspectives to create a story that's not true. That is exactly how the media works, telling us an untruthful reality only seen from one angle. In the next scene, he exchanges a jar with someone else. He wants you to realize that you yourself are programmed to believe that they are doing something criminal. He proves we live in double standards. Same action is judged differently when Caucasians do so. That is why he says he is saying this from deep within, while the others judge this situation by what media have programmed you to do. The original scene is from the Grey Poupon advertisement. If you have a look at the advertisement, you will hear a scary hidden message. Anyways, he also mentions the Evian. He is referring to the World Conference Against Racism, Evian, in 1938. He puts things into perspective and says the way that the media attack minorities are way more dangerous to mankind than alcohol consumption. Notice the lasers pointing at him. The media is blaming him and he is now considered to be a threat. African Americans in history have been forced to not question anything and just follow the orders. As it is saying, be humble, sit down. And you see some men looking down. Notice that they are shaved here to make it obvious about he is referring to skin color and nothing else. But in the end scene you see a reformation where they are in a high social status. And no one is looking down even though he sings sit down. He is the only one wearing white, and it probably means that he will continue fighting against the racism until